Hello, sorry. It's simply too cold. Were you
Ah.
setting up the camera? You left me outside in the cold just to set up the camera. Fuck you guys.
You're giving babushka.
Is this the most Russian? Is this the most Russian you've ever seen me? I literally came out of the bedroom being like, do you ever look at me and think I look Russian? And then he goes, no, not particularly. And then I came out looking like
Yeah. You've met Olga before, but have you met Oля?
Exactly. Baba Oля. Yeah, Baba Oля. So, I don't know if you know this, but Kevin Federline.
I don't know if you know this, but Kevin Federline is possibly the best opening sentence this podcast has ever had. I don't know if I know it or not, but I know the fact that it's Kevin Federline means I'm interested.
So Kevin Federline is apparently writing a tell-all that's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we will look into, I know very, very little about this. I just know that it's probably somehow capitalizing on Britney because I'm not sure that anyone cares about any other aspect of Kevin Federline's life other than his brief marriage to Britney Spears.
No, that really feels like, that's kind of his moment. It's a bit like, the Guy Goma tell-all. It's like, it's when he went on BBC News that one time.
What is that? Who's that?
Do you not remember this? This is a guy who he turned up at BBC to interview for an IT job, and his name was Guy Goma. He's like a West African guy, and they confused him with Guy Cuny, who was like the head of like iTunes at Apple, who was supposed to be being interviewed about like some like thing about the music industry or something.
No.
And so he gets pulled into this thing, and he thinks it's like part of a test, part of the interview. And he's being interviewed like on BBC News about like this like tech thing. And he's like, yes, I think it is very difficult situation. And then it was like one of those sort of like pre-viral
That
moments.
sounds really fun.
Like analog viral.
That's really fun.
It was like 2007
Yeah, it's
or
like
something.
if he wrote a tell-all, but it was about his like gardening. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah, exactly.
Obviously, Kevin Federline.
Britney Spears was K-Fed's Guy Goma moment.
Exactly. So Britney, as we are starting to record, has just posted. Okay, this was 9 hours ago, but she did post a text Instagram that I'm going to read to you in full.
That's a lot of text.
I'm going to read it to you in full.
Okay, yeah.
The constant gaslighting from my ex-husband is extremely hurtful and exhausting. I assume this has to do with Kevin Federline.
Okay, yeah.
I've always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. Relationships with teenage boys is complex.
This is me on a Friday night. I've always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. Please, the boys.
Oh. Okay, while we are trying to remain sensitive in this, what you just said is quite funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Relationship with teenage boys is complex. Well, that's grammatically incorrect. That's not to say that we don't feel for her deeply. Hi, Riley. I'm going to catch you up on everything that's happening.
No, I have a complaint. Not about you or anyone in here.
What is it?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay, he's like, no, fuck whatever your guys are talking
I'll
about.
tell you in a moment.
Tell
Well,
us.
the line that Olga just read out was relationships with teenage boys have always been complex, which is a line that could
always been complex.
is always been complex, which is a line that could also have been from the Philip Schofield notes at post.
Come on.
Hey-o. There we
Milo
go.
Edward. He went to Forno. Motherfucker went to Forno.
It's on the way.
Okay, what do you have an issue with?
I want ad reads. I want them to give us reads. I don't want them to give us like little packages that get played. I want reads.
You want to read about Casper mattress?
Yeah. Well, no, I met the guy.
You met Casper?
I met
the friendly
Casper.
ghost.
The friendly ghost.
Thank you very much, Bo.
Beautiful stuff.
No, I met the guy, the Casper guy. He's a
And?
friend of my friend
He's a
Teddy.
friendly guy.
Yeah, he's a friend of my friend
How's
Teddy.
his
Who's at his
posture?
wedding.
How's his posture?
Pretty good. He's a stay-at-home dad who operates restaurants now.
He's a
So did he
stay-in-bed
sell
dad.
Casper?
He must have done.
Okay.
His name's Luke something. He
How
lives
do you
in upstate New York.
How do you
That's a
become
good read.
Yeah.
How do you become a mattress guy? Are you like a sort of princess in the pea type sleeper? You spend all day in bed, like being like, no, this one will not do.
I have the actual answer for you if you want it.
We're
Okay.
listening.
Which is I hate eating on mic. I would never do this, except for now because I have to. Otherwise, I would go crazy with hunger.
Okay, well, you tell us the thing, and then while you're eating the sandwich, I'll finish the Britney thing.
Okay.
Well, this is becoming Foley art.
He just figured out something he figured out basically from first principles. He didn't care what he wanted to do. It was just, what can I undercut directly to the consumer?
Yeah.
Right.
Everything went through a startupification, and it was a matter of time that mattresses did.
He went business vibes.
They didn't cut this.
Okay, so Riley's enjoying a sandwich. While this happens, Riley,
Yeah.
just to catch you up,
They didn't cut it, and we're not going to cut it either.
Ew.
Yeah, mukbang.
You don't have to comment on what I'm saying. I just want you to catch you up what's happening. Kevin Federline, Britney Spears' ex-husband, as well as the father of her children, is coming out with a tell-all book. Britney has come out with a statement on her Instagram that I'm reading out loud. Cool?
This is art. This is you explaining Kevin Federline and Britney Spears' online spat while he eats an expensive Hackney sandwich is as close as this podcast is going to get to.
What?
What?
Riley! Are you trying to get a sponsorship?
Riley mode engaged.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Sims de Porera.
Yeah. If we got sponsored by a vineyard, that would be so.
Is this
on
Italian
brand.
or Portuguese?
Mm-mm.
Neither.
Mm-mm.
French?
Mm-mm.
Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that took me a while.
It's from Catalonia. It's from 25 years old.
Okay, so this is Catalonian, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That was gorgeous.
I know it's Catalonian. I bought it.
Where did you buy this? Why is it here?
I have to drop. There's a restaurant that I store wine at nearby that I get free corkage.
You know what?
If I go,
I take my question back. I have no interest.
And I'm going to drop off some wines after this.
You're a real life Frasier. It's crazy.
Mm.
All right, so I'm going to finish this while he eats his sandwich.
Riles.
Please don't rush because it is an expensive sandwich and I'm scared that you're going to choke or whatever.
Mm.
I'm not about to give that barrel chest a Heimlich, you know what I mean?
Mm. All right, so sorry.
Okay, the constant gaslighting from my ex-husband is extremely hurtful and exhausting. I've always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. Relationships with teenage boys is complex. I have felt demoralized by the situation and have always asked and almost begged for them to be a part of my life. It is extremely sad that they just won't let her see her kids. It's really, really, really fucked up.
Oh yeah, she's been consistently abused by everyone around her, more or less her whole life.
100%.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, I wasn't up to date on this. I thought that since she'd been out of the conservatorship kind of stuff was a bit more normal.
It's kind of not because after she got out of it, she married the guy who was like her bodyguard, and then he turned out to be also sort of kind of taking advantage of her. And I still don't think she can see her kids that often.
Right. Okay.
It's the vibes.
So is it like
sus.
Kevin Federline's not letting her see the kids, or the kids don't want to see her, or like?
I think Kevin Federline doesn't want her to see the kids, but I think my assumption is because if he's the main caregiver, he'll get more money.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't cross the Federline.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Sadly, they've always witnessed the lack of respect shown by own father for me.
By own father.
I'm not entirely sure the grammar about this, but I don't want it to undercut the message.
No.
They need to take responsibility for themselves. With one son only seeing me for 45 minutes in the past 5 years and the other with only 4 visits in the past 5 years, I have pride too. From now on, I will let them know when I am available. Trust me, those white lies in that book, they're going straight to the bank, and I'm the only one who generally gets hurt here. I will always love them. And if you really know me, you won't pay attention to that tabloids of my mental health and drinking. I'm actually a pretty intelligent woman who has been trying to live a sacred and private life for the past 5 years. I speak on this because I have had enough, and any real woman would do the same. Speak on it, Brittany! Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically, it's such a clear cash grab, and I hope that her kids see that their dad is doing a cash grab.
Yeah.
Like, in what universe is he justifying himself as the good guy to his kids when he's writing a tell-all about her? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does seem like a curious move.
This isn't really the type of stuff we do on Glue Factory, but now we're in it, we need to navigate.
When she said I've only seen one kid for 45 minutes in the past 5 years, that's obviously sad, but my mind was immediately like, how many incidents was that? How was that split up?
Like, 7 at a time.
Yeah. 7 minutes a year.
They show him a music video of hers once a year.
Yeah. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh, man. This is really sad. In the words, and the immortal and viral words of an influencer I don't remember.
Immortal them.
Is leave Britney alone.
Hey, thanks for listening to Glue Factory. I hope you're enjoying the episode. It's just the three of us today.
I wonder what we're going to talk about.
Because you've been listening to it. We're going to talk about all sorts.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about Bible dinner theater. We're going to talk about the sauna.
And drink a sip of barefoot wine.
Yeah, that's right.
Every time wine is mentioned.
What you should do with your retainers when you're masturbating. All of this is stuff that's going to come up in the episode. And some of that's on the Patreon.
And some of it may have already come up because we're in the middle of the episode now.
Yeah, it's possible. So yeah, if you...
Are you on your retainer right now?
Yeah, that's right. If you want bonus content for every episode, it's like 30 minutes plus more of this every goddamn week, then sign up to the Patreon. It's £5 a month. You get all this. You get access to the exclusive Discord server. You get early access to live shows. You get early access probably to merch. We're working on merch. We've got hats.
It's a good hat.
It's
a great hat. It's embroidered. It's real quality.
Mm.
Also, if you're listening to the free one, still thanks for doing that. Give us a like and a comment on YouTube or a 5-star review on the other podcasts, Apple, Spotify. It all helps.
Also, if you know of any other towns like the sort of mini Vegas of Pigeon Forge and Wisconsin Dells, send them over. I want to go there.
And if you know a good place to eat in Balham,
it's going to be too late.
Tell us a month ago.
Yeah. Enjoy the app.
That was a good sandwich.
You really wolfed that down, didn't you? You scarfed
My
it.
man's wolfing. He knows how to wolf. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Do you feel more sane now that you have some food in you?
Yeah, I get weird when I get hungry.
We could tell.
Yeah.
There's a
You
sort
won't
of
like me
frantic
when I'm
manic
hungry.
energy to you.
Yeah. I needed some food.
I'm glad
So,
you had some.
I had some.
Weird.
And now,
you're gentle.
I'm fine.
And now you're a little sleepy.
Yes. Good night. Well, what an episode, everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So what do you have for us?
I was thinking, hey, we have a live show tomorrow, but by the time this comes out, we'll have had a live show a month ago.
And we loved it. We actually loved it.
We loved it. Yeah, it was great. It was the
I
best.
have a list of jokes that I'm trying to get off the ground. Do you guys want to workshop them with me?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Okay, so the first one, I don't know if it's a joke or a business idea, but I need you to...
Wow, now that's a premise.
I mean,
Here we
I've got one of those as well, and I chose business idea.
Which one is that?
The board game.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of are having both.
Well, it is, because the fact that it's a real business, they've printed all the 3D prototype of it
I'm
now.
excited to see
It
it.
actually is real.
That's
There's a
really
22-page rules document.
Of course there is.
It's really
There's
fun.
a little mousetrap cage that comes down at the end.
This is insane. I can't wait for this pivot.
I met the designer because he came to he went to France for a wedding with his partner and then came to London for a couple of days and then went to Scotland. And so I met him when he was here and his partner. And we were just like, hey, it's funny that this is actually happening because it is at base a joke about something. It's a joke about an imitation of a facsimile of a government agency named after a cryptocurrency that's a parody of another cryptocurrency that just so happens to share the name with the medieval and early modern ruler of Venice.
And it all happened with a Shiba Inu.
Yeah, the Shiba Inu sort of brought it all together.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think you're
I
going
feel like I made the joke and I'm not even involved.
Insane.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of recursive things going on.
I sometimes have to explain it to, like, I was at I was out, as I often am, on
Out of the
Saturday.
house, getting a sandwich, delivering wines.
I had people after the thing. I had people back to mine, and I think it's like, so what are you doing, etc. And I was like, well, I'm designing a board game, and obviously that elicits the follow-up question of what?
Yeah,
and then I have to explain it. But explaining it, you have to say, I need to tell you the 7 unrelated pieces of context that you will need to understand to have a whisper of a chance of understanding.
well, this is Brittany and Kevin Federline for straight men. This is like the level of history you need to understand.
I wouldn't say straight men. I would say a specific subset of gender inclusive gentle nerds.
And are you printing it yourself, or are you trying to get it published by a games developer?
TBD.
All right.
We have
Hasbro.
We have a 3D.
We
have all of the pieces 3D printed for a physical playtest prototype.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to commission art.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it goes to Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then if enough people sign up to Kickstarter, then the only problem is Trump, really.
In what way?
I won't agree to the board game. I'm not playing. Okay, they want to talk about the shadow node.
He won't agree to the board game. It's true. He won't agree to the board game because of the tariff.
It's a terrible game.
Wrong.
Wait, I don't get it. Wait,
'cause
what is Trump an issue?
Basically, most board games are made and printed in China.
Right.
The vast majority of them.
Yeah.
China.
So if you do that, you don't get your de minimis tariff exemption to the US anymore. That's now gone. So you can basically sell to everywhere but the States. And there's sort of they haven't sort of spun up domestic board game manufacturing capacity yet in the United States. So there's just no board games.
Damn. Finally, the US will be brought to its knees. Truly, the great Satan will rue the day. When it runs out of board games, they'll be like, President Xi, please, my country yearns for Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me until I've had my ticket to ride.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
had a business idea.
No, I mean,
joke.
there's just a lot to think about with the tariffs and the Shiba Inu. All right. Is this a joke or is this a business idea? Okay, a clairvoyant, but for the stock market?
Ooh. I mean, to be fair, that does feel like that's kind of what a lot of hedge fund guys are.
Also, there was a trend of, in the sort of peak of the bull market of the early 2020s, there was a trend of like astrology stock picking.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A fortune teller, tarot person who's like, these are the stocks you need to buy.
Well, and the tech guys are really into tarot now.
What?
No, only some. It's only one thing, one place.
What is that?
That there's like there's some. There was one article about how someone is doing like tarot reading. They're all into sort of semi-mysticism.
Yeah.
They're all very
I've
strange
heard there's
people.
some other people that is kind of going around tech, like guys are getting more into like astrology and tarot.
I believe that
and stuff.
because male comedians are getting into crystals. And so,
God, they are. As broadcast on this podcast.
Yes, male comedians are getting into crystals. And I guess male bankers are getting into astrology.
Back in the day, male comedians only used to be in one type of crystal, and that was meth. And now...
But also, I guess you could see sort of the pipeline via Burning Man. Like tech guy ends up in Burning Man meets witch.
Yeah.
Classic. Boy meets girl on the playa. Girl's wearing sort of fuzzy stilts and claims to sort of be able to channel sun magic.
Yeah.
Then they get married and buy a 12 million pound house in Marin County.
Yep. And then she does some sort of readings or healings from there.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
And then it gets written up in the SF Standard as, look at what these freaks are doing.
Okay, what I'm hearing is this is not a joke. This is a business idea. And not only is it a business idea, it's already being done.
It's also a marriage basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're a witch, you've got to have a rich husband. But the good news is you're a witch, so you can make that happen.
Okay, the next one is, guys, again, these are ideas for jokes. These aren't jokes yet, so please be gentle. I was having a massage. First of all, did I ever tell you guys about the massage that it was the happy ending place, but I didn't realize?
No, that seems like something that would happen to me, though.
Okay, I need to tell you the story. So basically, I need to...
They're like looking for your cock and they're like, it's in her name!
I urgently needed a massage, as one does. I walk into a place
I urgently need a massage right now. I've got like a sort of...
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Ever let me finish a sentence.
No, never.
Come on, turn around.
This podcast is going to become like a Byzantine palace. We're just going to have like people like fanning us and massaging us. That's why we're voting for Bone.
That's what you told me when I had touched your dick as well.
You have never done that.
Like both.
You have never. Okay, I need to insist. That has never happened.
No, I've only ever seen Riley's dick. I've
cool
never
penis. If this show has a motto, it is cool penis.
Okay. Cool penis. Okay, I'm going to try and talk fast so Riley can't interrupt me.
It's fine, don't worry. I have correspondence to deal with.
It's like that kind of like evolutionary arms race between like predator and prey. Like women have developed the ability to talk really quick so that men can't interrupt them.
Like high school debate champions?
Yeah.
You're doing Rap God?
Yeah.
I urgently needed to go get a massage. Riley, you can talk. It's okay. You can chip in. That's the whole premise of the podcast, that you chip in.
I need a massage stat.
Hey, so I was wondering what kind of red wine to buy from Spain, and I was like, who can tell?
I guess I'll just get a bottle of Casiero del Diablo. $6.99. That's a great price for wine. The vein is popping out on his forehead.
Popping out.
I love a nice bottle of Hardy's Rioja. Who doesn't love a wolf blast?
Sweetie, please stop joking.
That was real consternation on your face there. You actually softened a bit. You were like, maybe wolf blast is okay.
Hardy's doesn't make Rioja, I don't think. I think they're Australian.
They are Australian. Shiraz,
also,
I guess they would do.
Hardy's wine. What a name.
Also, $6.99 is a terrible price for wine because what you're paying for primarily is marketing, bottling, import duties, and so on. The percentage of wine that you're actually getting in that price is very low. If every pound you spend extra at that price point, it's exponential improvements in the quality of the wine that you're getting.
I know.
So $6.99 is a terrible price to pay for wine because you're actually mostly paying for the bottle.
And you know why I said that, Riley? Because I knew that's how you'd react.
You've
walked into my trap.
I'm running dangerously low on whites, but you've got a happy ending or something.
Dangerously low on whites. You know who's not dangerously low on whites? This podcast.
Robert Mugabe in 1996.
Okay. I urgently needed a massage in Melbourne. I walk into a place, and the thing is, because I was like so tunnel visioned into this massage, I wasn't taking in my surroundings. And so I come in and
you didn't keep an eye on your six at the massage place? You weren't watching your six? At least tell me that you stacked up on the door properly and sliced the pie when you went into the room.
I understand about a third of what you said.
I am Oscar Mike to the happy ending massage place over.
Throw in a flashbang to just stop someone busting.
Yeah, or maybe that would make them come harder than they've ever come in their life.
You had a really specific and hard to satisfy fetish for like being breached and cleared.
Breach and come.
Yeah, there you go.
the SWAT team crashing through your window as you bust.
Breach and come.
You set it up. You said it's a new kind of bondage dungeon that's like
the idea of like when people are like, oh, the idea that we might be walked in on is hot. Like the idea that the SAS might kick the door in is hot.
the idea that you might get like a no-knock warrant where they just break down the door with a battering ram and then like do that thing where they file in and point their guns in different directions. So they're that kind of thing. They button hook in. Yeah.
When you nut, but Donald McAleish is still zip tying your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really So like people have all kinds of fetishes. I'm sure there's someone out there with a fetish for being like breached and cleared.
Yeah, like a SWAT team.
Yeah. Like a SWAT fetish.
Yeah.
Sorry, so you went into the massage place.
I go to the massage place. I don't
go.
I don't take in my surroundings. I come up to the lady at the desk and I say, can I have an hour-long massage? She goes, 20 minutes. I go, no, an hour. She goes, 30 minutes. I go, no, an hour. And she goes, oh, fine. And I lie down and I'm like, okay, something's off.
Did she quote you a price?
I think it was like on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing suspicious of that price. And I lie down and it is then that I'm like, okay, this place isn't like super fancy. That's fine. That's totally fine. And then I sense a smell. And in that moment, everything aligns where I'm like, the smell is of cum. It smells very strongly of cum.
You could smell cum.
I could smell cum. You know, okay, I'm really sorry for saying this, but you know, you ever put a condom in a trash can and then don't empty the trash can for a while?
I always tie them off.
Yeah, but then still.
I feel like then the smell doesn't...
If it's there for... You conceptually understand what I'm talking about. That's what it's
yeah, I want to make it clear that my bins are always basically empty.
Okay. Yeah, so are his balls. Am I right? Come on. Thanks to the SWAT team.
The idea of the SWAT team taking your cum.
Yeah, you're getting jacked.
They're like, you're there with a hard cock and they're like, it's loaded, clear it. Clear the chamber.
Well, like if you want to make safe a weapon.
Yeah. We've got to make safe that cock.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and in that moment when I smell,
it's gotta have good trigger discipline.
Smell the day old cum.
Gross.
The one thought goes into my mind, and the thought of, oh, that's why she's wearing high heels.
Yeah. It's not to reach the table.
Did you get the massage?
Yes.
Was it good?
It was fine.
Did you come?
It was fine. I mean, she didn't even try, so I was a little offended. But she was wearing a bodycon dress. She took a call halfway through, which I loved.
Yeah, great. Was she like still massaging you while on the phone?
Phone in one hand, elbow in the other?
Yeah.
Do they do the elbow at the place?
No.
Oh.
She did burp, which I thought was iconic. But I also, throughout that hour, I was like, oh, maybe she's relieved not to have to jerk off for an hour in her day. And then I was like, no, she's not, because a hand job takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Massaging me is 60. I fucking ruined this bitch's day.
It's hard work.
I'm sorry, girl. I really, really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that they're not cleaning up the cum like before it starts to smell. Because I feel like cum is not a strong smelling substance. So it's really got to be going stale for it to smell a lot.
Or is it the sheer amount of it? maybe one condom doesn't smell that much, but 10 or 12
Or like
do.
it's all like there's like a sort of sluice system and it's all like running off the massage table
Yes.
into like one big vat that then comes and gets
The
like
cum gutters.
drained by like exactly. And then like a guy turns up with like one of those like septic tank trucks like once a week and like sucks all of the cum.
No, they actually have a cum guy like in Burgoyne. It's
Yeah, he was on lunch, so there was a bit of a build up of the, yeah. Oh god.
So yeah, would not recommend.
Yeah. Just imagining you walking into a massage place and like you're like on the way in, you're like passing a guy in the doorway who's wearing like full high vis, and you're like, yeah, a normal massage place.
So we now both have sort of some kind of a relationship with a kind of relaxing business that is erotic, but we'd love a non-erotic version of.
Can you give me your
The sauna.
Oh yes, the sauna.
The sauna. Of course, the sauna. Do you know what it was like living 2 minutes away from Limehouse's famous Sailors sauna and not really
What
feeling
was it
like it was annoying. I wanted to go have a schwitz.
Yeah.
But did you feel sexy?
Well, I never went.
Oh,
Yeah.
you never did.
I never went.
The salty sea dogs in there
Yeah.
could have.
Wait, so what makes it a sailor sauna? Is
It's
it just
called
sailors?
Sailors.
Oh, okay. I was like,
think
I
there's-
doubt it's just sailors. How are they implementing that rule?
I was about to say there's an association between sailors and being gay that's not entirely clear, and I was like, what am I talking about? It's so obvious what that association is.
I think it's also like there's the YMCA guy. Like it's a thing.
Yeah.
You know, look, more power to him. I just
More power to sailors or the gay community?
everyone. You know,
Again, what's the difference?
the merchant marines.
But we had a whole discussion with Sam Lake about this, and then I read in the comments to YouTube that there is like, it's very sort of clear when it's a yes and it's a no.
Yeah,
But I guess it's not very relaxing to constantly be rebuffing
also,
advances.
I'm taking up a space in the sauna that could be used by someone who would be interested in the advances.
I don't think it's like rammed. I don't think they're like short of space in the.
But also, I guess it would be a bummer if they didn't hit on you.
We've talked.
You'd be like, "What? You don't want this?"
We've talked about this before.
All
It's
right.
all
It's a bit
Fair.
like for me. I think as a straight man going to the gay sauna, it's a bit like a non-disabled person using a disabled toilet. Like if there's not a disabled person waiting for it, I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But and similarly, like if there's a big queue for the gay sauna, yeah, maybe don't. But I think probably it's not that busy that you can't go in there.
Or at least not like, I don't know, Tuesday in the day.
My feeling about gay guys is I think they would find it an amusing
why
novelty.
I was going to say,
No.
why are you starting that sentence?
No, this is a perfectly benign thing to say. I think they would find it an amusing novelty if a pleasant and not homophobic straight man mistakenly went to the gay sauna and was just in there and was normal about it, but was just like, oh, I see.
Uh-huh. Ah,
Rather than being like, ugh, gross.
good on
Like,
you, fellas.
Yeah, just for you to like supportively there, just like,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool penis.
Yeah, cool penis. Exactly.
Yeah, cool penis.
That's what cool penis was made for.
Yeah, so I think it's why I invented it.
Golly, what a hole.
I really do wish to be known for a different phrase. And among at least the people who listen to this, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Cool penis.
Yeah.
An ally.
You could
a
say
true ally.
it in the meter of the song from Goldfinger.
Cool penis.
Yeah, that's right.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's
Auric
good.
Cool penis.
Yeah. I've told the
very
story about the guy shaking the other guy's hand because he had a great penis before.
What?
Yeah. I think you've mentioned that
Yeah,
one.
I ended up at a sex party once, and I
Ended up at, what did you wander in?
Were
you looking for a
I wandered in
massage?
off the street, and I got chatting to this guy who it transpired was bisexual, and he looked over at a guy who was like fucking on the other side of the room, and he goes, "That guy's got a great cock," and I was like, I guess. Like, what do you say in response to that? And then he was like, I'm going to go and tell him. And I was like, excuse me? But by the time I said that, he was already over there. And then they were like far enough away that I couldn't hear the conversation, but I could just see him like pointing at the guy's cock. And the guy's like, oh. And then the guy's like, and then
thanks,
they're
man.
like shaking hands.
Oh.
The handshake about that. And that is a
like
cool
after
penis.
football?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, I missed the
Cutting the
beginning.
half-time orange.
This is at a sex party?
Yeah. Shaking the hard-cocked man's hand.
Okay, so no, we're doing role play. I come up to you
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Hey, this is not me coming on to you.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a cock at home. I just wanted to say,
I am a cock.
just wanted to let you know, cool penis."
Wow, thanks so much. You know, it's not often these days that anyone acknowledges that I have a cool penis, but I'm so glad that you have, that you've taken the time. You know, it's a lost art. You know, people don't talk to each other anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're on the tube, people used to say, cool penis. They'd doff their hat, you know, on the Bakerloo line.
When you'd leave church, the vicar would say, cool penis, and you'd say, and also with you.
Exactly, yes. They'd hand around the collection plate. And, you know, you'd all,
there you go.
Put your cock in it.
You know, it's the phones. Everyone's just looking at the phones now.
I also think that cool penis is going to become so viral that brands are going to start trying to capitalize on it. So we're going to have Mr. Peanut becoming Cool Peanuts.
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting.
Pretty good.
He's going to wear sunglasses.
We could do a theme song. It could be like Moon River. Cool Penis.
That's almost the same as Goldfinger.
It is almost the same.
Almost the same as Goldfinger.
It's basically the same.
Goldfinger and Moon River is basically the same song.
Cool Penis. There
you go.
It's the cock.
Anyway.
Hey, Moon River!
Hey, Cool Penis is great.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Peen a little is on me.
Yeah.
Spend a little time on me. Big spender.
Okay.
Hey, big spender.
I see. I
Don't worry
gotcha.
about it.
That's
Don't worry
fine.
about it. Hey,
Yes.
cool penis.
Thanks. I guess you do have a basis for making the comment.
Non-sexual cool penis is so funny.
Non-sexual cool penis. You should see it when it's flaccid. Okay, so next joke. So the reason I bring up the massage stuff is that I got a massage recently that was not as firm as I would have liked. And I know that she was giving it her all.
I got to give you Merrick. You need Merrick.
Give me Merrick. And then at that moment, I realized what I need isn't a massage therapist. What I need is a dominatrix.
Oh, sorry. Was this a joke idea or a business idea?
Well, it's no.
Or was this a genuine need for a better massage therapist?
It's a little bit of both. Basically, what I want
is
like
walking on your back in high heels.
Yeah, I have all these knots in my back, and I had foolishly assumed that a woman with strong hands can do it, but I think it's a matter of literally sticking a fucking high heel in them.
What about a Polish guy with arms as thick as your legs?
What's his penis like?
Yeah.
What's his level of coolness on his
Pretty
feet?
cool, I assume.
Cool.
There's a guy I see about once a month because I get quite sort of. I carry all my tension in my shoulders, and if you know me, you know that is turned maximally up all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I always have quite tense shoulders, and then sort of in my sort of behind my left scapula as well. So just note that. And so there's this guy Merrick who I see once a month who just kind of relieves all of it, and then when he leaves, it's like I've got a huge endorphin rush, but I can breathe fully again. It's very nice. So a service called Urban.
So it's like autoerotic asphyxiation.
A little.
Okay.
It's through a service called Urban.
Okay.
My referral code.
Oh yeah, no, genuinely.
You make him just sound like just a guy, just like a big strong guy who like does this on the side.
Who sits on you?
Like,
Comes over and sits on you. Can I just very quickly propose something? If any of our listeners,
A toast?
Always toast.
I have a less
Toastmasters.
dark wine.
Okay, if any of our listeners are graphic designers or draw, please hear me out. I want a cool penis illustration, but I want, you know how the tip of the penis, the urethra hole, I want that to look like the lips from Joe Camel. And I want him to be smoking a cigarette, wearing a leather jacket,
sunglasses
and sunglasses
on the penis.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, now that's merch.
In the style of Joe Camel.
T-shirt. Cool penis.
Cool penis.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Okay, thank you.
Go to Urban, an app that allows you to
This
book
motherfucker's doing ad
massage.
reads.
And my referral code is RRiley3P7. That's P as in Peter. Thank you.
If you were listening to this podcast, you probably want a big Polish guy to give you a thorough going over. So we can thoroughly recommend.
There are more professionals on Urban than just Merrick.
I thought you were going to say there are more Polish men than just Merrick.
Well, I'm sure there are as well.
Yeah,
it's just
presumably.
Merrick happens to have thousands of reviews and a 4.99 average rating. He's incredible.
You read me out on your podcast, man. Now my phone doesn't stop ringing. I'm going to have to change my name.
Yeah.
People want me to snap them in half.
Oh, he's so
I need
good.
Merrick to wear a pair of high heels. Anyway, so it's kind of, he fucking just sent me his
He's
referral
extra.
code. He literally just
Look,
WhatsApped me the referral code.
I want more people using my packed referral code as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look.
Okay, so the astrology, stock markets, that's a non-starter joke. I don't need a massage therapist. I need a dominatrix. Clear's not working either. You keep taking everything at face value and examining it as business ideas.
Sorry.
So, okay, this is the next one. The next one is, okay, in terms of order, and I think it applies more to you than to you and me, and then not Riley, though I don't know about Riley. At what point Do you take your retainer or mouth guard out before bed if you're trying to masturbate, or do you masturbate with it in?
How does it affect
Why
masturbation?
are those the two options?
It just feels weird to do it with the.
But no. It's like, why? What if you just go to sleep?
Yeah, that's fine. I sleep in a
sleep
mouth
with a retainer
guard.
in.
We're assuming the scenario where you are going to masturbate.
I see.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
want to
just like
masturbate. Does the
Right,
mouth guard
fine.
stay in, or do you take it out for the
Well,
occasion?
yeah, because what if you clench your jaw while you masturbate? You know, you want to.
it could stop you from damaging your teeth if you clench your jaw.
Yeah,
But
what
you're
if
so
you-
aware of the mouth guard while you're
you?
coming. Are you not?
I don't know. It sort of feels like, well, of course, you know, if you take the mouth guard out, it's a little bit more enjoyable. It's a bit easier, but of course, it's not that inconvenient to leave it in. You know, all you've got to do is rinse the cum out afterwards. Guy who's been like masturbating and doesn't realize not everyone else is finishing in their mouth. He's just like,
Yeah.
what
if is your
What are you
but
using the tissue for?
Is the
I'm
mouth
confused.
guard a simple retainer, or is it
Just
sort of a thick one
Like
to
a
prevent
gum shield?
grinding?
I prevent grinding with it.
Yeah. Okay. I had a normal plastic one, ground right through it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, you should get masseter Botox.
Yeah.
I am looking into it.
Okay.
There's no type of Botox Riley won't get. Next
I
question.
want masseter Botox, but people are saying that it gives you gels. So I'm.
Oh, I'm not looking into it anymore.
Well, okay. We need to have a consultation. I have a reference to a guy called Ewan, different Ewan.
I saw a clickbait headline the other day that like people were getting like rectal Botox to loosen their sphincter muscles to make having anal sex easier.
Oh my god.
And it does. It just feels like you're
But doesn't
opening
shit come
Pandora's
out as
box.
well faster?
Well, yeah. I just feel like you're never going to trust a fart again if you do that.
Mm.
And I say have as much anal sex as you want, buddy. No problems with me on
I
that.
will say, when it comes to anal, tightness, kind of a deal breaker.
Give me a loose hole any day.
Who's wanting loose hole? Who wants a loose hole for anal? Who wants a loose hole?
Yanis, please make that the YouTube introduction of just
Who wants-
going, who wants a loose hole?
I'm really sorry. This
That's
episode
fine.
is way too sexual, and I apologize.
It's gone to a very sexual place.
I'm really sorry.
I think it's because I got here a little late.
Hey, cool anus.
You
We were
guys,
talking about Britney Spears and Kevin Federline. There wasn't
Yeah,
nothing
and
sexual
they're
to
not
begin
fucking.
with.
you generated the energy.
Well, it's just me. I can't help that I'm sexy.
Me and Olga are just zipping today.
It's always cool peanuts, but never how are you, Olga?
It's never cool vagina, Olga. Did you just get that steamed? Because it looks great.
I'm so sorry.
Wow,
baby.
those
Okay.
Korean ladies sure know their way around a labia.
Uh huh.
Looking like a goddamn dumpling. Okay, so the next one is.
Wait, like one of the small Korean ones, like a manti?
Yeah, a mandu.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
steamed dumplings.
Okay, yeah. fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Steamed buns. Next joke that I'm trying to get off. None of this is going anywhere. This made me laugh. I don't know what to do with it. So you know how your phone sometimes gives you a notification saying, I actually did this joke on the last pod, maybe.
Don't know. Carry on.
Well, you know how your phone sometimes gives you a notification saying, you've got a suspicious login? Is this you?
Yes.
Are you
am
familiar
I?
with
Yeah,
this
I'm familiar.
notification?
I'm trying to remember if you did it last time and if I was here last time. I
You
was
were
here
here
last time. I don't think you did it.
No, I don't think you did.
But anyways, I, for a very long time, as some listeners may know, didn't eat meat for like 8 years.
Mhm.
And I just went to Argentina and I genuinely was having 3 steaks a day. And I feel like my body was like, this you? That's kind of amusing.
Oh yeah, you were leaving a suspicious log in
Yeah.
the toilet.
Is that
Am I right?
is that a business idea? Which is like,
I keep fishing you jokes and you keep like, how am I going to monetize this?
well, I guess you could be like,
It's just not going to work.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something to do with embodied AI.
Yeah,
You know, it
I
could be
think
like,
I think there's something to
It's just
that. Like
cutesy. It's just a cutesy little analogy.
you're you're in Argentina, you're eating food you don't normally eat.
Yeah.
Crucially, you're in Argentina with a bunch of people who are resident in Germany normally. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, something's going on.
Oh, it's sus.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one I'll do because otherwise my ego can't take it.
Mm.
So when I was in Patagonia, I
Mhm.
saw a tableau,
Mhm.
which was an indigenous woman on her phone sitting on a platform on which there was a gorgeous statue of an indigenous woman holding a spear.
Mhm.
And you ever think something like that and you think, well, that's a Banksy. you.
Banksaw.
Mhm.
That both women are sort of holding weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand?
I understand.
And it feels like a Banksy,
Argentine
no?
Banksy.
Yeah, yeah. I get that.
Okay, so none of this is ever ending up
Uh-huh.
in any of my stand-up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
You
I'm,
got,
not,
The
I'm a
rat
bad test audience.
we're having to say,
I take things quite literally.
you gotta have to see the potential in it. If
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
where you're going with this.
Uh-huh.
It will need honing, We will have to rewrite the
You
whole
have to hone
thing.
it.
But the vibe is, do you ever see a Banksy in the wild?
Okay.
That's a premise of a joke, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like,
I see.
do you know what I mean?
Oh, I've seen, you don't mean, do you ever walk around and then see a stencil by Banksy?
No,
and
what
then
I
you're
mean
like,
is you see a tableau of people doing a
Right,
thing and you're
I
like,
see.
oh, fuck, that's a Banksy.
I don't see a lot of Banksys in the wild. Not, I mean in the sense
Actual
that you
Banksy.
mean.
Anyways.
I've seen.
But do you know what I'm
I
trying
know
to get at?
exactly
The
what you
bit
mean.
is
I'm trying to
walking around town.
And then you see
Oh,
something
fuck.
that looks
Well,
quite
that's a
like.
Banksy.
Yeah, you look like something
Yeah,
that looks
yeah,
like a Banksy.
I think a really fun Argentine Banksy would be like a mural of a guy in an SS uniform going, as a Latinx person.
I think that's just much more clever than a Banksy. That's just better.
Yeah.
And quite a bit of political commentary that just happens. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you
I
so
enjoyed
much.
that.
This has been real humbling.
Sorry, I don't
and
no humble.
And I do still have an OnlyFans. So.
Yeah,
I don't want to be humbling.
You can
I want
see
to be
all-
lifting, not humbling.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of
you.
humbling?
Thank you.
Priding?
You've
Building women up?
Yeah.
you've read out some jokes to two of the most unreacting men on the planet.
Yeah.
I think we have
But again, I wanted to like say those aren't jokes. I wasn't reading jokes. I was
No, I
reading
know. They're
ideas
premises.
for
Yeah.
Premises
Premises.
that could be explored
we
further.
were workshopping.
I'm just trying to think if I've seen any sort of, in the sense that you mean Banksy's in the wild. Like, have I ever seen, like, I don't know, two police officers kiss?
Yeah.
That's quite literally just one of the Banksys
I
that
don't
he
know.
did.
This is just coming
wearing a
It's
sandwich
a
board.
baby carriage, but in the baby carriage is a big computer.
Yeah. Black Mirror.
Yeah, that'd be
What
pretty
if your
fun.
baby was a computer?
Yeah, that'd be pretty. You see, there we go.
What if apes were in charge?
I'd love to see a sort of a lady pushing a computer around in a baby stroller. I think that'd be pretty funny.
And you look at that and you say, well, that's a
Whoa,
Banksy.
hey,
Yeah.
that says a lot.
Yeah. I guess it worked out for the guy in Her.
Oh, it's pretty fun.
A little bit of fun.
Yeah,
I had something fun happen to me.
I'm listening.
I went
I don't
to,
believe it.
Well, I don't, maybe fun's all right. I went to the premiere of the Springsteen movie last night.
With Jeremy Allen White and Jeremy Strong.
And Jeremy
Two
Strong.
Jeremys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, let me tell you, they had them, they had Springsteen himself, they had
Springsteen was there.
Yeah.
What
John,
the fuck? Why
Yeah,
are we
Springsteen
talking about
will just go to
Banksy?
stuff.
John Landau was there.
Amazing.
They were all doing like an introduction to the film. Some of the shortest kings on the planet. Each one shorter than the last.
Really?
Because you're like reference pointing it against like the height of the screen and stuff. And you're like, well, I know Jeremy Allen White is short. And then you're looking at like fucking everyone else is like shorter than him. And you're like, how is this possible? Springsteen was maybe a little bit taller than Jeremy Allen White, but like not much. It's like, is there anyone in this cast above 5'6"?
Was Jeremy Strong very, very serious? He strikes me as like a method, very serious guy.
Yeah. Well, two things about Jeremy Strong. Number one, he plays the same character in every movie.
Always?
He's like angry sort of manager business guy.
Right.
I'm very dour and I talk like this.
Yes.
I'm very serious. And then, but also,
Which was
never
great in the
seen-
Trump movie. He
when's
was
your
great in
marriage
the Trump
again?
Yeah.
When's your marriage to Jeremy Strong again?
Married.
Milo just did an impression of him that was very much like Ewan. There we go.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Strong. I'm Glaswegian Jeremy Strong.
Oh, God.
He's well,
Ewan's got a
Glaswegian Jeremy
sexy
Strong
voice.
is Mark Strong. There you go.
Oh, I was thinking about Mark Strong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or, yes. Okay.
But anyway,
Just
so
carry on.
Jeremy Strong, something I observed about him is I've never seen him wear what I would describe as a normal outfit.
He loves to wear a Kangol hat, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I basically, hang on, I'm going to pull up the. He was wearing like everyone else is like wearing a suit or a tux or whatever, like sort of appropriate kind of like movie premiere, as in the people who are on stage. And Jeremy Strong looks fully like an Albanian guy who's going to sell you a vape on the market. Like I've never seen anyone at a movie premiere dressed like that before.
He is wearing a hat and coat indoors, which is
He's-
quite interesting. It's
Yeah.
an interesting choice.
So I love
It's
when
almost like he's trying not to be recognized, but he's being interviewed.
I mean, you can tell that all of it's very nice.
I'm sure it's expensive.
Like he's wearing an AP watch, I think.
Associated Press watch.
Although it looks as though the material of his hat matches the material of his jacket.
Yeah, I think it was both corduroy, hat and
Yeah.
jacket, which is
That's really nice.
hat or jacket corduroy is a little bit.
It's good.
Is a little bit fruity.
No, I
but
think it's good.
both.
I think it's good. I think he's right. He's right to do it.
Anyway, yeah. So
How was the movie?
The movie's really good.
Yeah?
Can recommend. Spon Colm. This is an ad read for the Springsteen movie.
Do you watch all the biopics? Did you watch the Bob Dylan one?
I have not seen the Bob Dylan one, but not because I was like, I don't want to see it, but I just didn't get around to it. Did you see it?
I did not. I find this is not my view. This is a general view that I subscribe to, and that Dewey Cox Walk Hard killed the genre because it did such a perfect satire of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that.
It is incredible. Yeah. It's such a good movie that now, I want to say 20 years later, they're doing a live tour of all the fake songs in Dewey Cox because they're so good. It is fantastic.
I think it's Dewey Cox and then to a lesser extent Pop Star Never Stop Not Stopping.
Oh my God, that's also fucking excellent.
Yeah,
that's excellent. I guess Pop Star Never Stop Not Stopping killed the music documentary as opposed to the biopic. That being said, obviously both types of movies are still being made. But I think once you...
They're hard to enjoy once you see, all of the different sort of little all the different storytelling tricks have now been like escalated and laid bare.
Yeah, this is the first wife you're going to cheat on. This is your drug problem. This is your boss. This is the manager who promised you riches but then robbed you. And it's sort of just like, these are the beats that you hit.
Yeah, there's definitely they're breaking a lot of the stereotypes in the Springsteen biopic because the manager is a good guy.
Interesting.
And he doesn't,
unlike an Elvis,
doesn't cheat on anyone. Yes, in Springsteen, he does not at any point smoke a cigarette or like drink a beer even.
What?
Which is crazy.
Well, that's because probably Bruce Springsteen was involved in the creative process, and he was like, make me look good, or then you can't use my songs.
Yeah, probably. But then I'm also like, it makes you look weird that you were like, you're a rock star in the 70s and 80s and you at no point had a beer or smoked a cigarette.
That is
what?
Crazy.
Well, maybe you just didn't do it on camera.
Well, yeah, but this is supposed to be like in your private.
Yeah, it's not a documentary.
Yeah. It's not like found footage. It's like, this is a dramatization of his private life. Jeremy Allen White having beers and cigs off camera.
Riley watching every movie thinking that the characters in the movie are aware of the camera being there. People in Pride and Prejudice going, what is that?
Yeah.
Well, no, they just cut that out.
Yeah, they just edit out the bits where they're like, are you going to... We're kissing. Do you guys mind?
It is a truth universally acknowledged that we ignore the man sat in the canvas chair over there with all of the lights.
Yeah, they just... That's why you edit a movie. You edit that out.
You edit the bit where you come in and you explain what a camera is.
But you come in and sit down and say, please continue your sort of Regency England politeness dance soon. However, please, they're going to fade into the background. Don't worry about them. Just pretend we're not, hey, you know what? Do what you normally do. And then they have a brief exchange. And then eventually they say, okay, well, I guess we're going to go back to, sort of bopping around Pride and Prejudice style. Yeah. And then, they just cut that bit.
I mean, it's in the director's cut. It's in the extended director's cut.
Where all the actors are just talking to and acknowledging the camera. Where they're just having a smoke with the camera crew.
That's what made 127 Hours such a difficult movie to film, because the guy just kept going like, well, don't just stand there, do something. My arm's trapped onto this big rock, just call someone. And the director's like, cut it off with the penknife. I don't want to just call the guy.
Oh, I'd hate to do that.
What, cut your arm off with a penknife?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa, that's crazy. Why?
Just, it's why I just, there are just certain kinds of things I don't do.
There's certain kinds of things I don't do.
I don't do that.
Go to the gay sauna, cut my arm off with a penknife.
I don't do that. No judgment for anyone who does. But I don't do that.
It's not for me.
Unhappy ending massage parlor where they cut your arm off with a penknife.
You got to get it from under the table.
It smells of cut off arm.
Yeah.
There's a bucket of cut off arms.
Hey, do you cut off your arm before or after you take out your retainer when you go to sleep? Blue Factory!